culture. We are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA Feed.
We are MFA.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a superhero. I want to be a dancer. I want to be a drug addict.
Get to your kids before drugs do. Get the facts. For more information, call the Healthy Dane County Prevention Coalition at 573-729-8163 or visit their website, salemcommunitycenter.org. Looking for something for the family to do this Saturday? Check out the Fall Fun Fest at Turtle Cove Farms at 10,031 Highway H near Lenox from 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. There'll be a scavenger hunt, chicken race, pumpkin painting contest, and prizes for all the events. There'll also be a bounce house and face painting as part of the festivities. Also, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be there having a food fundraiser. So make plans to be at Turtle Cove Farms Fall Fun Fest this Saturday, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook at Turtle Cove Farms.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Will continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near 67 degrees. Winds will be out of the southeast at about 7 miles per hour. Skies are expected to be clear tonight with low around 38 degrees. Southeasterly wind tonight will be around 5 miles per hour. Those winds will become calm during this evening. Tomorrow we will start the day out sunny with a high temperature reaching near 71. Our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 38 degrees, with calm winds becoming southerly around 5 miles per hour during tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, skies will be clear with low around 38 degrees with calm winds. Then we'll have light southerly wind on Sunday with sunny skies to high near 73. Sunday night should be clear with low temperature around 40 degrees. Then Monday will be sunny with a high near 75. Monday night, partly cloudy skies in the forecast, a low around 46. Then Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 76. Tuesday night, we expect clear skies, low around 49. Then Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 76. Wednesday night will be mostly clear with low around 43 degrees. And Thursday will be sunny with high temperature near 69 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
I've always been a reader. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I read almost anything I can get my hands on. Biographies, novels, poetry, fiction, nonfiction, mystery, folk tales, history, and picture books. I really like books. Words, I like too. And they are powerful. It's my opinion that some people will use as many words as possible to say something that could be said in far fewer words. I'm sorry, thank you, and I do are examples of this minimalist theory I have. I've nothing against long letters or thick books that take us on adventures or teach us about history or interesting cultures. But there are cases of immense overuse of words. The English language includes a little over 1,025,000 words. I'm thoroughly convinced that every one of those words is used many times to make the estimated more than 2 million laws in America as complex and confounding as possible. Hundreds of new laws take effect every year. Even someone like me who loves to read cannot keep up with all those rules that are being cranked out. Who knows? I might be breaking a law right now and I don't even know it. I'm only one person with an opinion, but my opinion, when it comes to writing legislation that becomes law, is that less is more. I know there are a lot of things wrong in this country today. I know that many Americans expect lawmakers to go to D.C. or the State House and write and pass laws that will fix all that is wrong. I think we have too many laws. We have laws that are impossible to understand and impossible to comply with. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
From eco-friendly thermostats to energy-efficient lighting systems for your business, technology is making everything smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative can help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
A slow end of the week for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity is quiet and isn't expected to do much to finish out the week following Thursday's active day. For the week, Southern live deals are marked at $187 to mostly $188, steady to $2 higher than the previous week's weighted averages. Dress deals in the north were at mostly $296. That's fully steady with the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Box beef is higher at midday on good demand for moderate off. Range choice up $1.33 at $320.59. Select is $1.23 higher at $294.75. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction in South Dakota, there was a higher undertone noted on steers, 800 pounds and heavier. Feeder heifers, 900 to 1,000 pounds, were steady to $3 lower. The USDA says there was a consignment of very light flesh steers that brought top dollar. Demand was good with many large load lots of heavier feeders. Feeder supply included 49% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 759 to 775 pounds, brought $253 to $258. Feeder steers, 858 to 869 pounds, brought $253.50 to $257.50. Medium and large on feeder heifers, 956 to 967 pounds, brought $209.50 to $213.50. Cash hogs are sharply lower with very light negotiated purchases. The cash market has had back-to-back weeks of pretty lackluster business. Processors haven't been as aggressive in their procurement efforts, and that showed up in both prices and negotiated business. Domestic demand has struggled with consistency, and it's adding uncertainty in the market. Global demand, though, continues to be a bright spot. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down $3.68 with a base range of $69 to $76 and a weighted average of $72.03. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $60. And pork values are higher at midday, up $1.48 at $97.89. Bellies, hams, and ribs were all sharply higher. Loins were lower. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Boss Performance Diesel keeps engines clean, improves performance, and helps machines run more efficiently. Because when machines are more efficient, they get more work done. And when more work gets done, you make more money. And when you make more money, you buy something totally ridiculous. Like a solid gold hot tub filled with sparkling Italian water. So many bubbles. Fuel up with Boss Diesel from MFA Oil at a location near you or have it delivered to your farm or business. Learn more at bossperformancediesel.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you. We've got something important to share because we believe everyone deserves support. 988 is for you. Whether you're dealing with thoughts of suicide, facing a serious crisis, or if you just need someone to talk to. It's not just a lifeline, it's your lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 because everyone deserves support and you are not alone. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 30 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Judith Ann Wilson of St. James passed away Monday, October 14th, at the age of 78 years. Funeral services for Judith Wilson will be Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Judith Wilson will be this evening starting at 5 and continuing until 7 p.m. and will be at the Wishon Cemetery, St. James. Memorials are suggested to the Eastern Star. Cards available, and all arrangements for Judith Ann Wilson of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. Linda Carol Hawthorne of Steelville passed away Saturday, October 12th, at the age of 68 years. Funeral services for Linda Hawthorne will be Saturday morning at 11 at the Brenton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation for family and friends of Linda Hawthorne this evening from 5 to 8 at the funeral home. Entry will be at the Steelville Cemetery. Memorials may be given to the Epilepsy Foundation, 222 South Merrimack Avenue, Clayton, Missouri, 63105. And all arrangements for Linda Carol Hawthorne of Steelville are under the direction of the Brenton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Rick Charles Day, age 74 of Salem, passed away Saturday, October 12th. Funeral services for Rick Day will be Saturday morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Rick Day will be this evening starting at 5 and continuing till 7 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Memorials may be made to the American Heart Association. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Rick Charles Day of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Nidra Maxine Lowe of Salem passed away Tuesday, October 15th, at the age of 102 years. Funeral services for Maxine Lowe will be Monday, October 21st at 1 in the afternoon at the Bunker Tabernacle, Bunker, Missouri. Visitation will also be on Monday at the Bunker Tabernacle from 11 until service time at 1 o'clock. Entry will be at the Bunker Cemetery. And all arrangements for Nidra Maxine Lowe of Salem are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU's Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. An accident occurred in Reynolds County Thursday night at 7:20 on Highway KK 10 miles northeast of Bunker that took the life of a Bunker man. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2002 Lincoln Town Car driven by 59-year-old Russell Shipp traveled off the left side of the roadway and overturned. Shipp was pronounced deceased at the scene by Reynolds County Coroner Jeffrey McSpadden. The report stated that Shipp was wearing a safety restraint. The body was taken to the McSpadden Funeral Home. The Lincoln was totaled and towed from the scene by rowdies at troopers' request. An accident occurred in Dent County Thursday morning at 7:45 on Highway H, 1 mile east of Lenox. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2000 Ford Ranger, driven by a 17-year-old female juvenile, ran off the right side of the roadway and struck a ditch. The juvenile suffered minor injuries and was transported by a private conveyance to the Salem Memorial Hospital. The report stated that she was wearing a safety restraint. The Ford sustained minor damage and was removed by a private party. The Denton County Commissioners met for their regular meeting Thursday morning in the courthouse. Commissioner Wes Mowbray was not in attendance due to a prior commitment. In the road report, District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said it was too dry to grade and the work crews will be replacing a crossover pipe on Dent County Road 4290. There was no report given for District 1. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he attended the Transportation Advisory Committee meeting last Thursday at MRPC, and most of the discussion was on the concrete problems with I-44, and some of it will have to be replaced. He said he also attended the South Central County Commissioners Association meeting Friday in Houston. He said the commissioners discussed stories concerning mistreatment of citizens by the National Park Service Rangers in the Ozark National Scenic Riverways and are creating a plan of action to bring to the NPS to see what can be done. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said she balanced with the treasurer on all monthly accounts for September. She said Tuesday will be the first day for no excuse absentee voting. Wednesday's the last day to request a mail-out ballot. Her office will be open from 8 in the morning until 12 noon on November 2nd for absentee voting or changes to your voter registration. And the last day to absentee vote will be Monday, November 4th from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon at the courthouse. She said so far about 300 people have voted absentee during the excused portion of that voting. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. Preliminary data from the Missouri Department of Conservation shows that hunters harvested 5,741 deer during the state's firearms early antlerless portion of deer season, October 11th through 13th. The top 3 harvest counties were Franklin with 156 deer harvested, Howell with 140, and Bollinger with 135. Last year's early antlerless portion harvest total was 16,553. County totals in our area of antlerless deer harvested include Crawford at 64, Dent at 69, Phelps 64, Texas 54, and Shannon 49. Get more information on harvest summaries by county at mdc.mo.gov. MD Surveyed Program Supervisor Jason Isabel attributes the decreased harvest to the stark contrast in weather conditions between the 2 years. He noted that the unseasonably warm temperatures this year undoubtedly kept many hunters out of the woods, resulting in far fewer deer being harvested. Isabel said, "We were fortunate to have caught a cold front during last year's inaugural early antlerless portion, which resulted in increased deer movement and greater hunter participation." Archery deer hunting in Missouri opens September 15th and runs through November 15th. It reopens November 27th and runs through January 15th of 2025. Firearms deer hunting in Missouri continues with the early youth portion November 2nd through 3rd. The November portion runs November 16th through 26th, followed by the CWD portion November 27th to December 1st in open counties. The late youth portion runs November 29th through December 1st, followed by the late antlerless portion December 7th through 15th. In open counties, and then the alternative methods portion December 28th through January 7th, 2025. Get more information on deer hunting from MDC's 2024 Fall Deer and Turkey Regulations and Information booklet, available where permits are sold and online at mdc.mo.gov. A 37-year-old Rolla man received a 15-year and 10-month prison sentence on Wednesday for child pornography offenses. Torrey James McAlpin appeared before U.S. District Judge Henry E. Autry in St. Louis. Following his prison term, McAlpin will be under lifelong supervised release. McAlpin's arrest stemmed from a cyber tip to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children from the social media app KIK. The app kicked the upload of child sexual abuse material in chat messages, which were traced to McAlpin. Investigators discovered McAlpin had distributed multiple images and videos of child sexual abuse to other KIK users in June of 2021. His criminal history includes a 2013 conviction in Kentucky for first-degree sexual abuse involving a child and a 2018 conviction in Tennessee for failing to register as a sex offender. In July, McAlpin pleaded guilty to possession of child pornography and failure to register as a sex offender in U.S. District Court in St. Louis. The Phelps County Sheriff's Department and Homeland Security Investigations handled the case, with Assistant U.S. Attorney Nathan Chapman prosecuting. This case is part of Project Safe Child, a nationwide Department of Justice initiative launched in 2006 to combat child sexual exploitation and abuse. The project coordinates federal, state, and local efforts to apprehend offenders and rescue victims of child exploitation via the Internet. Ozark National Scenic Riverway still is offering a series of guided hike adventures this fall, showcasing the natural beauty and rich cultural heritage of the Ozarks. The 2024 Fall Hiking Series runs until November 9th, featuring hikes that are free and open to the public. This Saturday, October 19th, hikers can enjoy the Klepsig Mill Excursion, which is a 3-mile trek through the Rocky Creek area. The Autumn Colors hike will be at Devil's Well, on Saturday, October 26th, and offer a 4.6-mile journey through diverse landscapes. That same evening, families can participate in a short Halloween hike looking for glowing spider eyes in the Haunted Hills at Alley Spring near Eminence. The series concludes on Saturday, November 9th, with a hike to honor veterans, which is a 5-mile round trip to Steagle Mountain. All hikes begin at 10 in the morning except for the Spider Night hike at Alley Spring, which will begin at 6 p.m. Hikers are advised to come prepared with appropriate gear, water, and snacks. For more information or details on meetings, locations, call 573-226-3945 or visit the park's website. These guided hikes offer a perfect opportunity to experience the fall colors and diverse ecosystems of the Ozarks while learning about the area's geological and cultural significance. A native warm season grass seed production workshop will be held on Friday, October 25th, October 25th at the Wordak Research Center in Cook Station at 164 Males Road from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. This workshop is a great way to diversify your farm operation, as attendees will learn about native grass seed production with field demonstrations on harvesting and seed cleaning. Extension specialists will be discussing regulations and testing, harvest methods, and financial tracking. Cost is $35 per person. For more information or to register, contact Rachel Hopkins at 573-438-2671. Or you can go online at extension.missouri.edu/events. Please make your reservations by Monday, October 21st. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Since Missouri's agriculture community joined together to support the launch of Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids in 2017, more than 12 million meals have been donated to Missourians in need. Together, we can get Missouri food products on the plates of hungry Missouri children and their families. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
Mornings? Nope, not my thing. But when I imagine a McDonald's breakfast in my hands, suddenly the snooze button is out of the picture. With McD's 2 for $5 deal, I can mix and match a steak biscuit, sausage McMuffin with egg, or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. It's like a fist bump from breakfast that says, you got this, time to gear up and seize the day. The breakfast hype is real. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Looking for something for the family to do this Saturday? Check out the Fall Fun Fest at Turtle Cove Farms at 10,031 Highway H near Lenox from 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. There'll be a scavenger hunt, chicken race, pumpkin painting contest, and prizes for all the events. There'll also be a bounce house and face painting as part of the festivities. Also, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be there having a food fundraiser. So make plans to be at Turtle Cove Farms Fall Fun Fest this Saturday, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook at Turtle Cove Farms.
Serving the Salem and surrounding areas since 1962, Country Mart is family-owned. Here's some extra services you might not know Country Mart offers, such as phone cards, prepaid debit cards, fax and copy machine service, just to name a few. And if you need to shampoo your carpet, Country Mart offers Bissell Rental. Why shop anyplace else when Country Mart in Salem has everything you need and it can be found under one roof? Don't forget to check us out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Stop by Country Mart in Salem today.
Hi, it's Andrew Hoiberg from Calcium Products. Rapidly correct and maintain your soil pH with 98G pelletized limestone to protect your fertilizer investment. Applying 98G at 200 pounds per acre provides a 9.4 bushel increase on corn and a 3.1 bushel increase on soybeans. Ask your agronomist about applying 98G pelletized limestone this fall and learn more at calciumproducts.com.
Every day we share personal information, like when you write a check, apply for a credit card, or even make a call on a cell phone. And the Bank of Salem wants to pass on some tips on how to protect yourself from identity theft. Don't carry around more checks, credit cards, or identification information than you really need in your wallet. Make sure you always safely store those items and other important documents. Plus, you should always choose passwords and PIN numbers that will be tough for someone to figure out. These tips are brought to you by the Bank of Salem, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you by your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Middle School football Tigers 7th grade team beat the West Plains Zizzers 48-8 last night. The 8th grade Tigers beat the Zizzers 40-0 in their game. Both middle school teams went undefeated in their 2024 campaigns. The Salem Lady Volleyball varsity Tigers fell to the Mountain Grove Lady Panthers Thursday night in their regular season finale in 3 straight sets, 25-8, 26-24, and 25-15. Addison Fulton led the Tigers with 16 kills in the 3 games. Salem finished the season with a 7-23-2 record and will face the Cuba Lady Wildcats Tuesday afternoon at 5 o'clock in Class 3 District 9 play. KSMO will broadcast the game on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and FM 95.7. It'll also be streamed on Misha.tv, and there is a cost to watch the game. The Salem Volleyball JV Lady Tigers beat the Mountain Grove Volleyball JV Lady Panthers in 3 sets, winning the first set 25-15, then losing the second set 12-25. The third set went to the Salem as the Lady Tigers won 25-18 to finish the season with a 7-6 record. The Salem Football Tigers host the Mountain View Liberty Eagles tonight in SCA conference play. Salem is 1-6 on the year and 1-4 in the SCA, while Mountain Grove is 5-2 with a 4-1 SCA conference record. You can hear the game on KSMO Radio AM 1340 and on FM 95.7. Or you can video stream the game live on KSMO Media, including the KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and the KSMO YouTube page. If you missed the game, you can go back and view the game later on Facebook and YouTube. The Missouri Football Tigers will host Auburn Saturday at 11 o'clock in SEC conference play. KSMO Radio will join the game near halftime around 1 o'clock due to a prior commitment. Missouri is 5-1 on the year and 1-1 in the SEC conference. The St. Louis Blues hosted the New York Islanders last night, and it would take overtime to find a winner in this contest. Jake Neighbor scored at 2:04 to give the Blues the victory. The next Blues game will be versus the Canadian Hurricanes at 6 tomorrow night. You can tune in to KSMO 1340 AM or 95.7 FM to hear that game live with the pregame starting at 5:30. That's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Jake Neighbors picked a great time to pick up his first goal of the season.
Blues get some fresh bodies on the ice. Hope for a good pass ahead to Broberg. Into the zone. Neighbors tips it. He scores! Neighbors, the hero! And the Blues win in overtime.
Valley Sports Midwest. Neighbors scores in overtime, and the Blues beat the New York Islanders 1-0. Joel Hofer was outstanding in the net. He made 34 saves and assisted on that goal.
He's so locked in, and I think just his routine on game days, on practice days, how he approaches every day at the rink, it's fun to watch him. He's really locked in, and he wants to be the best he can be. So, there's no surprises there with how he played today. He was outstanding, and a nice little apple at the end for him, top it off.
The Blues will host Carolina tomorrow. Big college football weekend in Missouri starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow when the Mizzou Tigers host Auburn for homecoming. Auburn has yet to win an SEC game, and Mizzou has yet to look as sharp as we thought they would. Eli Drinkwitz saying this is going to be a tough one.
Auburn is a very dangerous football team. When you look at the statistics that they have on both sides of the ball, there's really only one glaring weakness that they've had, and it shows up in all their losses, which is turnovers. Other than that, they've played well enough to win football games, and I think they were very talented on both sides of the ball.
It will be homecoming in Springfield, a 2 p.m. kick when the 20th-ranked Missouri State Bears host Indiana State, and 8th-ranked SEMO on the road at Charleston Southern. And then Sunday, the big matchup, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs taking on the 49ers.
It's as big as a regular season game you could play in, but I mean they're a great football team, and I always like going up against the best, and that's what we're going up against this week. And so we understand that it's going to be a big game. We understand that it's going to take our best to win. And so you just have to have extreme focus and know that it's going to be one play that kind of decides the entire game.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year. Proposition A would give every worker the chance to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year. That means all Missouri workers can afford to stay home with their loved one and focus on helping them get better. Big corporate CEOs don't have to worry about losing money to take care of their family, so why should you? Missouri workers have earned this. Vote yes on Proposition A and support paid sick days. Because every Missouri worker deserves to be there when their family needs them. Paid for by Missourians for healthy families and fair wages.
This is St. Louis Blues analyst Joey Vitale. There is nothing more exhilarating than watching St. Louis Blues hockey in person. But if you can't make it to the game, you can catch all the action here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
Here at KSMO Radio, it is now time for a look at news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. After the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with our latest weather forecast.
Hey man, stop flipping the channels.
Sorry, I've never seen so many stations.
Hello?
How's the ride?
Oh, it's sweet. I got all the bells and whistles. Satellite radio.
Hey, I was listening to
navigation system.
Yo, you just missed the stop sign.
Hold on, I just got a text. I'll put you on speaker. 2 DVD players. But hey man, how do you spell?
Look out!
Near train tracks, stay focused, stay alive. Brought to you by Operation Lifesaver. www.oli.org.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem. This is Stan Stevens. Join the KSMO crew on Saturday, October 19th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon as KSMO Radio will be broadcasting live from Turtle Cove Farm Small Animal and Homestead Goods Swap. They are located at 10,031 and 10,037 Highway H in Salem, about 2 miles east of Lenox. We'll be talking with Kathy from Turtle Cove Farms about what all goes on the farm and so much more. Plus, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be having a food fundraiser that day as well. So come on out and visit with the KSMO and Turtle Cove Farms crew on Saturday, October 19th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And don't forget to join us on AM 1340 and FM 95.7 KSMO Radio. Plus, we'll also feature some video highlights on KSMO Media on Saturday, October 19th. Come on out and join us.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. Recent reports reveal the average age for hip and knee replacements may be trending younger. Dr. Ilya Bendich with Washington University in St. Louis says he has patients of all ages and has noticed a younger trend. Dr. Bendich tells KMOX Radio in St. Louis that new hips and knees can last up to 30 years.
The part that usually wears out is the plastic between kind of the new head ball and the socket piece. With the new generation of plastic, just very, very low wear rates of the plastic.
In other news, police in Kansas City are investigating the theft of 25 guns from a U-Haul vehicle parked at a hotel this week. A group of people that worked for a Wyoming-based firearms company was on a business trip and stayed at the hotel Monday night. Sometime during the night, someone broke into the U-Haul and stole the guns. The Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, along with the National Shooting Sports Foundation, are each offering $2,500 rewards for information leading to the arrest and conviction of whoever stole the guns. And if you're looking for other news around the state, head to MissouriNet.com. This is Missouri Net News.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year. Proposition A would give every worker the chance to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year. That means all Missouri workers can afford to stay home with their loved one and focus on helping them get better. Big corporate CEOs don't have to worry about losing money to take care of their family, so why should you? Missouri workers have earned this. Vote yes on Proposition A and support paid sick days. Because every Missouri worker deserves to be there when their family needs them. Paid for by Missourians for Healthy Families and Fair Wages.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
KSMO Salem.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
Sweet chocolate reward. Sweet chocolate.